Hello, everyone. My name is Uta Luppertz, and today I want to talk to you about abundance. Yeah, isn't that an interesting topic? As many of you know, I work with animals, especially with animals at the end of life. I'm an intuitive healer and a death doula. But what I wanted to talk about is what is your life like with your animals? Do any of you have older animals that are chronically ill or even animals that are getting closer to death? Yeah, that's often an area where we are very, very involved. We might have a lot of vet appointments, high maintenance for a lot of us, right? Now, what does that have to do with abundance? You might ask yourself. And I am here to tell you that this is an intense journey. It is a journey full of love and compassion, and it can be exhausting. However, when you are on this journey with your animal, how can you find these moments of gold, these moments that you really treasure, where we have good moments, where the love is flowing through, where it's an honor to serve them? For me, I can say at the end of each day, I have two dogs and a cat. And one of my dogs is very frail and he has some chronic conditions. And eventually, that will probably lead to his demise, and we all know this here in my household. And every day when I get him to eat, every moment when he is vital and active, and also moments when he is peacefully asleep, I celebrate. From me, it fills my heart, it makes it full. From me, that is abundance. So, abundance for me means that I'm looking for these gems throughout each day. It's not always easy. We all wrapped up in things we got to do and stressors and so on and so forth. And with an animal that is very compromised, it can be painful, there can be sadness, there can be all of these feelings. And in the thick of this, I try to remind myself about the blessing and the gift that my dog, in this case, is giving me, and the other animals are too. They just don't require as much of my attention in terms of maintaining physical stamina, right? Now, and also when I work with clients, compassion is a big thing. Self-compassion is a big thing. And really, really acknowledging how much our animals enrich our lives. And let me tell you, for me, my life would be poor without them, poor energetically speaking. So abundance for me happens because they are there and I get to live with them and I get to partake in what they want to do, and they get to partake in what I want to do. And so we are having a really good time. And also, if you are getting closer to this point where a decision needs to be made, and I'm not trying to make light of that here, but consider doing a life review with your animal. How did they come to you? What were pivotal moments, when you had a major life change? How were they there for you? What were maybe challenging moments where you had to learn new skills to help your cat be happier and healthier and your dog behave out in the public, just to name a few things, right? So there are so many things. And when I work with animals at the end of life, I look at what was that life like? What were the gifts that they have been giving me? What are the gifts of what I'm learning right now? It is tremendous. It is tremendous. It doesn't negate all the other feelings. We want to have everything on the table. That is part of abundance, that we don't pick and choose because there's a good list and there is a bad list. I don't live like that, and I don't believe in that. So, what I want to suggest to you, this is a very short summary of long, long life chapters that we all go through. But what I would like to suggest to you is that if you have the bandwidth to do so, at the end of the day, maybe you write down a few things that made you deliriously happy when they gazed into your eyes, when they finished their dinner. My dog is a little bit picky with eating right now. That's why I'm bringing this example, right? And if nothing else, maybe you have young animals or you had an animal, but if nothing else, what is one thing you can do to expand your abundance? Smile at them. Really, not a joke. Smile at them. With cats, it's one thing, but with dogs and horses, they have to obey, they have to do things. There's nothing wrong with that, but have some softness. Just look at them with the love that you really have in your heart. And in conclusion, these are just some pointers. If you have questions for me, drop me a line. If you have any input, if you have anything that got triggered in you, I would love to hear from you also in the comment section. So thank you so, so very much for listening to this. Animal lovers unite, I say, and enjoy and feel the richness and how incredibly beautiful your life is because you have animals in it. Thank you so very much and hope to hear from you.